I think it's worth setting the scene a little bit, so I'm just going to take you on a kind of little GDPR safari. So if you start on the left-hand side, you've got the emus. It's never whether it's emus or ostriches, the animals that bury their head in the sand. And there are lots of organisations out there that are still absolutely doing this. My inbox this morning overnight, I had 6 companies emailing me from around the world asking, whoops, we haven't started. We think this maybe is an issue. Should we do something? Can we have a conversation? So you're definitely seeing a lot of emus out there. There's quite a lot of donkeys, and the donkeys are the ones that are sitting there saying cybersecurity and privacy are the same thing, and therefore, you know what, we're not going to do anything different because we spent $100 million on our cybersecurity program, so we're all good, thank you very much. The next group are the armadillos, and these groups have gone out, they've hired lawyers, and they've buried themselves in legal documentation floor to ceiling. Documentation looks very nice, it's not a close reflection of what's actually happening operationally on the ground every day. A little bit further on, you've got the cheaters, and the cheaters have picked up on something, and it's actually often the inventory gazelle, i.e. where is your data? And they're chasing the inventory gazelle around the savannah. Maybe they'll get it, maybe they won't, but they're spending a lot of energy, time, and money trying to get there.
I love this so far. Keep going. I want the whole zoo.
The next ones are the lions, and the lions are the ones that are out there saying how great they are at privacy and how they're going to be fully compliant by May. There's only a couple of lions out there, but actually the lions haven't realised that they're no longer operating in the African plains and operating in the North Pole, and actually the polar bear is the king of the jungle out there, and they're in for a nasty shock at some point. And finally, you lost my train of thought. Finally, got the foxes. Finally got the foxes, and the foxes are the ones who are kind of being cunning, risk-based and pragmatic, recognising they can't get there by May, and it's a long-term evolution, and privacy's for life. So just in terms of knowing your data, we've got clients who have got very simple infrastructures and landscapes, and so have just gone and completed very simple Microsoft Excel type of spreadsheets. We've then got ones who, as far as they've got, and they've been spending a lot of time, effort and money with 60 people running around trying to get to a place where they understand what data they've got. They've figured out so far they've got 250,000 systems. They don't know what they're for yet, they just know they've got 250,000. As with a pharmaceutical the other day, they've got somewhere between 5,000 and 7,000. So there's a long, long journey for people still to go to understand how and what data they've actually got.